Hey guys! What's up? Alpha Lion Simba here, and welcome to another episode of See the Creature. Well, it's time to cover a very unique species of fish and one that resembles a little chess piece. That's right, I'm talking about the seahorse. So, let's saddle up. Cue the intro.
The coral reef, along with the rainforest, has to be one of the most highly populated habitats in the world. They provide food and shelter to many different
Seahorses are widespread in coastal waters in all the warmer oceans and seas of the world, including the Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans, as well as the Mediterranean and Aegean seas. Relatives of the pipefish, there are 46 different species of seahorse. A fully grown seahorse usually weighs up to 8 ounces, and they can be 2 to 12 inches long depending on the species. Like the dwarf pygmy seahorse can be up to 1 inch long, whereas the eastern Pacific seahorse can be up to 14 inches long. Despite being marine creatures, seahorses are not strong swimmers and mostly have to stay near the reef. Their swivel eyes let seahorses watch prey without moving, and they use clever camouflage techniques to deceive their predators. Some simply adopt the color of the surrounding seaweed. To avoid being swept away in shifting seas, the seahorse wraps its prehensile tail around the stems of vegetation. The seahorse's dorsal fin is its one means of propulsion. It's formed from flexible extensions of the backbone rather than normal fin rays. If it's in a hurry, it may vibrate the fin up to 70 times a second, leaning forward with the tail extended to reduce a drag. But normally it moves in a slow, stately glide as it noses among the seaweed and corals in search of prey. In the wild, seahorses mainly eat plankton, small fish, and some crustaceans. When prey comes near, the seahorse can snap it up as close as 1.5 inches away. With the exception of crabs, few predators eat seahorses. They're just too bony. The seahorse's mating season is year-round in the tropical seas, but in the spring and summer in cooler waters, and it coincides with the full moon. A male seahorse in breeding condition develops a distinctive brood pouch on its belly. When he finds a female, he woos her with a dance seducing her into injecting her eggs into his pouch. Once seahorses pair up, they stay faithful all season through several matings. In fact, female seahorses compete with each other for male mating partners. Once a male has a clutch of eggs, he fertilizes them in the pouch and begins his quote-unquote pregnancy. His inner pouch lining softens and he gradually adjusts the salinity of fluids in the pouch to prepare his brood for life in the seawater. The duration of the male's quote-unquote pregnancy varies with temperature. The warmer the water, the sooner the birth. Seahorses usually carry 5 to 1,500 eggs in the pouch, but an average of about 100 to 200. 4 to 6 weeks after the pregnancy began, the male will begin a series of muscular contractions that eject the fully formed miniature seahorses into the water. Young seahorses are independent from the moment they emerge and swim away to fend for themselves. Meanwhile, their father flushes out his pouch with water, ready for another batch of eggs. He always returns to the same female to mate again and may raise up to 6 broods in one season. Seahorses can live to be 1 to 5 years old. Some populations have declined by 50% in the last 5 years, and one species is threatened. The seahorse is at risk by coastal developments. In addition, about 20 million seahorses are caught each year for use in Oriental medicine. And it is in much demand for home aquariums. However, it is extremely difficult to keep a seahorse alive outside of its natural environment, probably because of the high intake of food it needs to survive. Well, that was it. My See the Creature episode on the seahorse. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave requests in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Alpha Lion Simba, out.